Oh, hey, speaking of that clap, everybody fucking clap all at the same time.
Can't hear my thing. Damn, my
Very
noise
helpful,
gate is
as
so
always.
goated, you can't hear my clap.
Dude, set up my fucking noise gate for me. I'm not capable of doing it. I am stupid.
Okay, well...
But, okay, so all three at the same time, because your own audio is synced, but I need to know when we're having a conversation with each other. Fuck! Glenn!
Editor, cut that out.
The editor's gonna kill you. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Still didn't get it.
But hey, no more claps. I'll figure it out from there. Now I'm confused.
Okay, so real quick before we get started, let me just screen share you what my shit looks like, because apparently I needed to bring you to law school as well. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What is this?
Hold on. Hey, what's up, guys? Today, guys, we're doing... What's up, guys? Welcome to the video, guys.
What are you doing? I'm watching you.
Stop looking. I was trying to put me on my same monitor, so I'm going to look over to look at me. I like looking at me. What's up, guys?
Do you not look at yourself in Discord?
I will not, because it's flipped, and it makes me angry, because I am not kidding, where it makes me feel like absolute dog shit about myself.
That's crazy.
It makes me feel so bad.
I got my two little flipped guys. They little flipped guys because they face each other.
Look at what I fucking did just now.
What did you do? Wait,
here we go. I don't know. Holy shit.
Dog,
it's me, guys.
Hey, guys. It's me, guys.
Holy shit.
Now you know how to do that.
Cool. On this episode, I'm moving my shit around.
On this episode, do the intro whenever you fucking feel like it.
I don't know that I will.
Oh, wait.
Right.
Let me stop making noise for you.
Thank you. All right. What's up, guys? Everyone clap.
We've done this already. Already been done.
No, no one laughed. Everyone's laughing in the audience. I can hear it already. Anyway.
Well, no, we'll start again.
So,
it's okay.
Editor, keep that
hey,
part
one
in.
more clap for the fans. Yeah, dude, your clap is actually so good. Wes, you look like you are going to murder soon.
What did Piper do? Did she break your new keyboard?
No, she didn't. I'm just tired of your obstinance. And I'm hungry.
Hey, what's up, guys? In today's video...
Damn, you know the me's with the
we'll be recording a podcast. Come to find out, it'll be good. And I hear that the mountains, they don't be liking the baseball. Or so I'm told.
It's true, that is what they hear.
Proceed.
Yeah, okay, great.
Segue by saying proceed.
If you ever go to England, go to Parliament, you'll fit right in. It's very parliamentarian delivery.
Parliament is depressing.
Yeah, have you ever watched like the Parliament videos on YouTube?
No.
Dude, you're missing out.
Bro, those guys are getting mad fucking
order
clicks now because of our shout out.
If the right honorable gentleman would like to address me from a seated position, like it just goes crazy. It's fucking hilarious.
What's the most notable Parliament video you've watched?
What do you mean by notable?
Like something fun happened.
There was one where I don't remember the names of these people because they're British. So do they even exist? But I don't remember the exact verbiage used, but some parliamentarian, some bloke, like wouldn't let a woman. I don't know. It was something. He did something.
Let's bring that back.
Yeah, it sounded like you were about to say something based.
I am.
Here at Mountains Don't Be Liking Baseball, we hate women.
He spoke for
Mountains don't like.
I think he spoke for like a woman, like somebody addressed a woman, and then he spoke for her, and then the Grand Poobah was like, "We will not treat women like they are someone's property or chattel."
Chattel.
That first of all, word I've never heard.
Great
That's
word.
cool.
Word. They put an H into the word cattle.
It's like the English
Who did
version
that?
of
Yeah, that's
knick-knack,
what
I
it is.
think. Let's look.
Yeah, please look. I'm actually so curious. What did you say?
Yeah.
Chattel? Yeah, I want to know what that means.
Editor, put the definition
We
on
learn
screen.
here. Yeah,
A
I'll put it
personal
up
possession.
up on screen.
An item of
Chattel.
property other than real estate.
Not women.
Anything other than real
Anything
estate.
other than women.
Mm-hmm.
That is. This reminds me of the word beverage.
Oh, any drink that's not water.
That's right.
Oh,
So water's not a beverage.
nice beverage you got there.
It's actually.
Oh, my mistake. I actually learned this on Mountains Don't Be Likened to Baseball.
Right.
Hey, I started working on the mock-up of the thumbnail that everyone would have already seen by now.
Oh, sick. What have they already seen that we have definitely also seen?
yeah. I remember earlier when you reacted to it. I've watched that reaction now a bunch of times.
When I look at the thumbnail. Me.
That is what you were like, actually.
It's crazy.
It's exactly
Is
what
that
it
the
was.
thumbnail? Just me?
No,
Oh.
no, it won't be. No, it's kind of a graphic-y sort of designy thing I got going on.
You know, some call those graphic designs.
Graphic-y designy.
So a graphic design I came up with. It's a mountain.
Oh.
Right, a little cock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Capital D colon. And he's like, he's real unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then there's like a sort of negative of an L inset into a heart. So like you can see the heart and the cutout of the L, but the L's not actually outlined. All right.
I lost you so swiftly in that next segment.
No, but you know what it looks like.
Right,
You've seen it already.
So to our audio listeners, love you to death. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, they can see it. No, just open up your phone. It'll be the big picture. You'll see it. You will have already seen it.
Picture is
Multiple times, actually.
The big picture.
I don't know anything about getting video on like a Spotify podcast, so I don't know if we'll do it. But then the B is a baseball bat, and then 2 baseballs, and so each thing
for the O's,
and it represents. Yeah, well, because originally I was gonna have like a minimalist, a clean MDLB.
Clean.
Problem
Black
is,
dirty.
I found out that acronym means something.
What does it mean?
What was the letters again? What were the letters again?
MDLB.
MDLB. Yeah, take a guess what you think that stands for.
Hold on, let me think about it for just a second. Mommy
What's your
Dom,
comes,
little boy.
That's it.
So not Major Dumb League Baseball.
No, it's not Major Dumb League Baseball, because that would be good. It is in fact, and I'm not rebranding because I love the name. So we're sharing an acronym with Mommy Dom Little Boy.
Which, if you Google, the first link is an Amazon link to the Ultimate Caregiver Little Relationships, and it's the cover of this book is a teddy bear with a ball gag in its mouth and handcuffs.
That's my shit.
The third one is my wife discovered me in diapers. A 3-book, hold on.
Happens to everyone.
3-book bundle, and it's free on Kindle.
All right,
that's
so
better
we
than the thumbnail.
I'm reading for free.
No, it's not better than the thumbnail's great. We've all seen it. We all agree that it's great.
Good Jesus.
So yeah, that's what we're sharing with.
You heard it here first. Come here to find mommy, dommy, little boys.
So, that's a bad way to say it. I was on a run the other day, trying to whip up some like social accounts and stuff.
Oh.
No, not running. Like, no, I was sitting. I was sitting down.
I actually thought you had got up to run. I was like, damn, nice. I was like, fuck yeah.
Nope.
No, my mistake.
I did do something unexpected today, but we'll get to that later.
You ran.
No, On God, I did not. I walked so slow today. No. I was making all the social media stuff because I figured, get on it a little bit early. And it was when I was doing that I realized we shared the name because all the stuff I was setting up is MDLB podcast. And that's
So you're thinking of this from a negative standpoint. This is marketing.
This is smart. We appeal to a certain demographic.
ideally a bunch of people who are looking to be degraded and shamed will find the podcast
A bunch
and be
of
like,
little boys.
not what I came here for.
But
Oh no. We attract all
the Dommy mommies.
yeah, because the Dommy mommies look up that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
podcasts.
Well, they look up Dommy mommies like to look up boys being Dommy mommied.
If you're a Dommy mommy and you have stumbled upon
My
the
number
podcast,
is
Yeah,
901.
That's funny.
Thanks. I really like patting myself on the back after a joke and then keeping all of that
I always
in,
do that.
so that way we look really intelligent and
That's
funny.
the thing. I won't cut it out because editing is a huge pain.
This guy doesn't edit. Editor, put that in
I
bold
really
text
thought
right
you were
here.
Editor, show me this guy's balls, please.
Editor, get this thing out of my eye, please.
I've done a modicum of
Holy
editing
shit.
because I did up episode 0. That one's the shell of it is
Mhm.
done. Still need to add the graphics that I've already added.
And the subtitles.
Yeah, every word, every
Nope.
ism, every
I might get
musing.
it automatically subtitled.
Oh,
That could be
Don't mind
cool,
me. I'm just
but I'm not
beginning
doing
my
it.
hiccup adventure again.
Oh, here we go. Glenn hiccuped for 5 days.
Twice.
It's not an
It's really
exaggeration.
not.
He was miserable.
And it happened twice in a month. We'll see when it
We all
happens
had
again.
a really good time.
Don't say we all had a really good time making me feel worse about the
No, we
situation.
did. It was good. No, because we made fun of you.
Oh, right. You called me
which
Hiccup?
we
Yeah,
enjoyed.
the joke, my name is Hiccup, is funny because I
Dude.
didn't have to go to the ER.
we were sitting around the table like playing games and stuff. We had some drinks and started
Had
playing
some
the
drinks.
How to Train Your Dragon. What do you mean? Why would you put that in air quotes? Is that not true?
we had more than some. We had
How
a
many?
lot of drink. You think we
I
were?
had-
Yeah. That
You were asleep.
I was
Little
asleep.
nap time, baby.
I had a great little nappy nap.
We keep a check on you.
And I had a great little nappy nap. Never woke up.
It was the most peaceful that you had looked in days
I believe you.
because of you weren't.
Yeah, you weren't
I
in
also
turmoil.
slept for like 16
Convulsive.
hours. So that was pretty great. I need that again. I need hibernation again. Bring that back. You know what? God.
Show me this guy's balls, please.
Dude, God, will you get this eyelash out of my help me.
No, that was a fun
Yeah,
night.
so the joke here was me being called Hiccup was only allowed to be funny if I didn't have to go to the ER, which the
Well-
urgent care nurse did think that was a possibility.
It was definitely funny even in that scenario.
I'm on my
I don't know.
deathbed. You're laughing at me
Because I said,
this guy
Like,
died and you're
laughing.
laughing?
because Cameron, your mom was like, has anybody been to check on Glenn? And I was like, yeah, I just went and looked at Hiccup and he's asleep. And then I was like, shit. And then
It's
me
dead.
and your mom discussed about how fucking awful it would be to call you Hiccup if you had to go to the hospital. But Cameron did not care. He was laughing at it.
Ruthless.
It was so funny.
You know what they say?
I was not the only one.
You know what they said in Leviticus 3:4? Haters gonna hate.
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm absolutely living for the idea of, first of all, something in the Bible to be in quotes with a dash following it, and that dash being followed by the name Kendrick Lamar, followed by a dash God.
The world in which God's quoting Kendrick
Speaking
Lamar.
through Kendrick Lamar. And so it is written.
I did something unexpected today.
Running?
Nah.
It wouldn't do that. Just like that.
That's not me.
You could tell how shitty our cameras are by how fast
Wait. Oh, I think this is the direction I have to point
Yes.
for Wes.
Yeah.
I learned because I was pointing the wrong way every
That's
other
me.
time. That's you.
But
not
Well,
that you did this. Not that.
can you do the noise over that?
Editor, show a video of Cameron running.
I don't think there are any.
Go make one, bitch.
No. You mean like the Flintstones? But it's like actually was
Just like
recorded
that.
when Glenn goes into his kitchen.
Maybe. Hold on, I'll find one. You can cut this out.
Yeah, you find the sound bit. Hey, you send it to
Hey
me.
yo,
I'll put it in, and
so
we'll cut this out.
someone did something unexpected that wasn't running.
Oh yeah.
I
I got up early.
holy shit.
That's the one.
Sorry, you got up early.
Yeah, no, I got up
That's
early.
it.
5 minutes earlier than I needed to. I took those 5 minutes, hopped in the shower,
Holy shit.
had a
That's
shower
cooler than
before
the
work.
thumbnail that we've all seen.
Nah, thumbnails I would say really, really cool. Your reaction yesterday, appropriate because of how cool it is. Close second this is.
So, little baby showered for the first time.
It was very nice. I was getting very smelly after 20-something years. No, I don't do stuff in the morning.
Right. For context, this guy rolls out of bed 5 minutes prior to needing to have been at work and then goes to work.
As you should. As you should.
Wes on
Yeah,
my
yeah.
side.
I'm the kind of guy that I get up like an hour and a half prior to me needing to be at work and then just sit and drink my coffee, watch some YouTube in
That's
the morning.
crazy.
I don't shower anymore in the mornings, but I
Yeah.
just don't shower anymore. That's why I look smelly.
I will.
You can actually, editor, put some like stink rays.
Stop fucking talking to the editor. Our poor editor
Hasn't
who is
done
not
any
me,
of these things.
will not either. So it is just a colossal waste of
Editor,
breath.
finish the thumbnail. And put
The editor finished the thumbnail.
Outplayed,
It is done.
bitch.
Look, the only showering in the morning is okay, but I don't like because I understand like showers can be like it completely like it can wake you up,
Mhm.
right? Like I don't know. I used to not feel
Yeah.
like my day was started properly if I didn't have a shower in the morning, but now
Sure.
I've given up. So I just I'll turn on the shower for the fumes of the shower. For
Are
like
you
5
for
I'm
real?
gonna
minutes.
keep
Yeah.
it real with you, Chief. It's fucking weird.
Is it?
Dog,
No one else.
yeah.
No one
It
else
is.
turns on the shower for the fumes.
You're standing the
yeah,
steam.
the smoothie.
I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just that no one in history has ever considered doing that.
It's
Like,
because
yeah,
like,
I stand in the fumes of the
what's
shower
the
and enjoy
first
it.
thing you do when you wake up?
I look at my phone and turn off my
I-
Okay,
alarm.
the first like movement, like not like oh my phone.
Because
Like,
I
the
gotta
first-
get up and go
right,
pee, and
you
then I
go to
brush
the
my teeth.
bathroom, right?
Huh.
First off,
right.
I cannot use the bathroom without the sound of running water.
I
Like
understand.
I'm like it's like
I
the
understand.
brown note for real.
Okay.
But anyway, so that helps.
It's-
Two, it's so nice to get dressed in a steamy room. I'm just saying.
No.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna do it because you're gonna go.
I
What
just
time do you
have
have
a
to be at
layer
work,
of
Cameron?
moisture
You're gonna set your
across-
alarm for 59 or whenever the fuck you gotta be
Stop
up.
projecting. Stop projecting. Let's talk about this.
let's assume in this universe I've gotten up an hour before I have to
Okay.
be at work. Half an hour before I have to leave the house, right? So I've got time to piddle,
Okay.
you know. If I had to choose between standing in a steamy, wet, humid, hot room or a dry, aerated, cool room when I'm getting dressed, I choose cool room every time.
I feel like the moisture would stick my stench to my skin.
I agree enough with that statement.
Say it like
I
that.
agree. This is 66%.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay.
Oh, right, the caveat. We're right. Someone's stupid
Yeah,
and it's
no,
not
it's-
me this time.
No, I'm
It's
not
gonna be you,
stupid.
though. I'll
I'm a
find something.
freak. Get it right.
That is true. You are a freak.
Yeah.
So
I need to know if that's a comment.
Are you cold natured?
Yes, I'm. I
Okay.
used to not be, but I am now.
I do completely get that and like the reasoning behind that because like I for up until like 2 years ago I took a shower literally every morning of my life and it was nice to help me like warm up and stuff. The main reason for that being though because I had shorter hair and that would always stick straight up alfalfa style, so I have to find ways to lay it
Yeah.
down and I'm not about to be the boy with like a fucking wave of gel holding my hair down. So that's what I would do. And like the heat was nice, and I do get fucking cold in the mornings. But not,
Yeah,
now
no,
I
that's
just throw
fair.
clothes on.
I mean, I definitely gravitate towards like the opposite of my nature. I'm hot natured, so I gravitate towards cold. If that makes sense. You do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the fumes, man.
Well, stop saying the fumes.
Why?
It's-
What should I
it's
say?
steam. Heat. You like the heat
Oh,
and the
but
steam.
when I had
humidity.
my sinus infection, I got some eucalyptus spray. So you get.
How are we going to talk about
Listen,
eucalyptus?
let me finish. So it is fumes because you spritz the eucalyptus in there, and then you get this fragrant, perfumed
Well,
steam.
that's
room.
fumes.
So
we
it
all
is
agree that that's
fumes.
Okay, we're not debating the existence of the word.
Yeah, because y'all are making
fumes.
me fume.
Yeah.
That's
Is
cooler
this-
than the thumbnail. Holy shit!
It's John's SoundCloud. He's in the call.
Mama.
Cameron, neither of us get that.
No, what are you first of all, look at him.
Okay.
You look like a SoundCloud rapper. Second of all, you be spitting bars like a
Oh,
SoundCloud
Holy
rapper.
shit! I get it.
Yeah,
This is the
great.
coolest.
I'll cut this out, you fat
This is the
dick.
coolest thing since shower fumes. Me,
Listen, we're gonna put this out, and 15 million people. Hold on. 11.5 million people are gonna agree with me
right? Have to calculate.
that shower fumes are real, and you should
Well,
try.
okay.
it.
How about this caveat? If 66% of the chat agrees on something, then they're right. Comments.
Chat.
Chat comments.
You fucking
same
Twitch
thing,
streamer.
same thing. Shut up. Plug my chat, editor.
On our
Let's all have a moment of silence.
for my fucking fumes.
No. Let's,
Editor, show me this guy's balls.
like three, just literally 3 seconds of silence. Trust me on this, right? Perfect. Now when I go to edit it, I can cut to this moment exactly and not have to worry about fucking people
But you
talking.
know what you do have to worry about?
Huh?
The best part is that OBS almost certainly didn't hear
Yeah, it definitely did. Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
God, what a terrible joke.
It's a good bit.
That's like the fruit that fell off the tree. It's not even low hanging anymore.
Wait, that was from the
We
Quran.
scoop them up.
The Quran. Is
Yeah.
that the one you read with the stick?
No,
Or is that
that's
the Torah?
What?
no,
What are
that's
you talking
the
about?
Jewish, the first 5 books of the Bible. Why I can't remember the name of for some reason off the top of my head. Dude, you don't know what I'm talking about? It's
The Quran?
The
I
first
know what the
like the-
Quran is.
like the
I was
Christian
making a
Bible?
joke. So I could just do. I need something to read because they read like this because you're not allowed to touch it. You know?
That's how they hold it with one hand and just point it with a
Yeah.
stick with the
Hey, you
other.
see this? Don't touch it.
maybe we don't comment on religions we don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so far
That's
the
a,
call's
Yeah.
a
great idea. Actually, we can bash Christianity all day.
That's true.
Yeah, as soon as you can name the first 5 books of the
Dude,
Bible, you
Speaking of Islam, I thought it was really cool that
Malachi.
Speaking of Islam,
no,
What a segue. Let's not just get canceled. Episode
it's
2.
not gonna. It's
Well,
not anything bad. It's something I thought was really unique and interesting, and I would like
Okay.
to see more of it
Okay.
because it made me happy. When I was at the airport in
Let's hear it.
Atlanta, I don't know the exact, because in Islam you pray multiple times a day. I'm not
Right.
sure how many.
5
But
times.
there were these two women who had gotten like, I guess they weren't allowed to bring their prayer mats or something, so they were using like newspaper, and you always have to face east when you pray, or whichever
Right.
way Mecca is. And they were praying like on a newspaper, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. All
That
you
is
other
cool.
people just sitting down are boring.
But why weren't they allowed to have prayer rugs?
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't bring them. Maybe they were too
'cause-
big, or they didn't want to get damaged in
'cause
travel or
prayer rugs
something.
aren't that big, to my understanding. It's
Do you know that they weren't allowed to
No.
bring prayer rugs, or did they just
They
not
just didn't have them on them. So I assume they either
Fair
didn't
enough.
bring them, or they didn't want to pack them, because like it is like you said, it's not that big, but like it still takes up a lot of space
yeah,
in
it
the
would still
luggage,
be. I
especially
imagine
if
it's a
you're
pain.
not trying to check a bag.
Right.
But
I would guess that they probably did pack them. They just didn't
On
have them
them,
like in
those,
their
yeah, so they
carry-on
checked.
or like
That's a good
backpack.
point.
maybe
Yeah.
either way,
Yeah, that's neat.
I
I like
don't know. Yeah.
I was like,
innovation. You know,
like yeah,
That's-
the innovation and the dedication, because
Yeah,
it was on
I
an
respect
airport
dedication.
floor, like
sure.
tile. Because like whenever you get bored in an airport, you just walk around. We saw that.
Right.
I was like, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I would love to go experience. Like, I'm not an incredibly religious person, but I would love to go like take me to your type of church for the day, or
Yeah.
for a mass
Yeah.
or whatever type of thing you guys have. It'd be cool.
Yeah, no, I
Mhm. I'm
completely
down.
agree with that. That'd be super interesting.
Because
I find religion just in general very interesting from a like secular perspective, just in general. And just knowing more. I just like knowing things and learning things. It's very cool. And I'm a big
Yeah.
history guy. I like history. And I mean, it's kind of the same vein. I guess.
they're very closely
Yeah.
intertwined. A lot happened.
I had a stint like that in college where 2 of my other friends from college, different religions, and so I would just go to their
Place of worship.
church.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I went to I think a Methodist church, which was largely
Yeah.
similar to what I've experienced before. And then went to a Catholic church, which was really cool because it is so very, very much different than like what we
Yeah, you
would
went
know.
to mass,
you
big
know?
dog.
You went to mass.
I went to mass. It was really
Yeah.
interesting, and I mean, I'm speaking about this from somebody who has never experienced anything like that. Very many people would be listening to me talk about this, like, yeah,
Right.
like most people do
It's
that.
normal.
But yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. A lot of phrases you have to learn. Peace be with you, and also with you.
Right.
Stuff like that. I got hit with the
Did
holy
you
water,
really?
so that was cool. Yeah. 'cause
And
he
your
was walking
skin
around with
didn't
the,
burn?
no, I
Not
felt
a
great.
witch?
I was like moisturized. I'm not a witch.
What?
Dude, I was up in that church so holy.
Damn.
That's what
I really- I was trying to keep a straight face, do that.
So
Yeah, you kicked the door to the church open and went, we in this bitch.
I will say I did go into full church mode because like I walked up in there and I was just like talking up any like
you just
old
be
people
doing that kind of stuff.
that would. They're my people, dog. I'm supposed to be 67.
Deacon Cameron.
Brother Cameron.
Yo, catch me being a cardinal,
Cameron.
Oh my God.
dude.
I saw this Wikipedia article of names. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like when your name is kind of like not suited to what you do. So there was this
Okay.
priest in the Catholic Church, and his last name was Sin. And he was like a priest or whatever. So it was like priest Sin. And then he got promoted to cardinal. His name was Cardinal
Dude, that's
Sin.
badass, dude. If my name was Cardinal Sin, holy shit, I would be unstoppable. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
See, I would think if you have one of those last names, like let's say your last name is like Shoemaker, because that's a pretty
Right.
common
Yeah.
last name. You just go
You've
into a
gotta send
profession
it.
of like destroying
You
shoes.
gotta send it.
You have to do something that is around, because like my last name has nothing to do with anything, but if it did, I would go into that field just
Yeah.
to be
You
a
either
joke.
go along with it or go directly against
Yeah,
it.
the antithesis.
right, but you can't ignore it.
Eviscerator of shoes, Charles Shoemaker.
Uncobbler.
Uncobbler.
But yeah. That's cool.
And
'cause-
cobbles your shoes.
if you don't learn like that, like if you don't want to at least like see. I was about to say how
What do
the
you
other
mean?
half lives.
You mean the 99%?
Yeah. If you
Speaking
don't
from
want
the
to like,
1%, clearly.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't
Who?
want to experience someone else's walk of
Oh
life.
yeah, I can't. Closed-mindedness
Yeah.
is something that I just cannot comprehend, or I just have such disdain for people that are closed-minded.
Yeah.
Because like you
Yeah.
close yourself off from any amount of development in your life, because it's like, how can you be expected to grow as a person if you have no outward influence? Which is like
Right.
good or bad,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
I find that so silly.
It's
and immature.
unattractive.
It's very unattractive.
Like ignorance.
It very
Like-
much is.
Ignorance really is bliss. Because like,
I don't get upset about ignorance as long
Willful
as they
ignorance.
have. Yeah, willfully. That's the
Yeah.
annoying
I
quality.
don't know because I don't want to know.
yeah,
Right, and I refuse to
Or-
learn.
you know, you're just wrong, and I will not look at anything about it.
Man, you know that wouldn't fly in my house. Not with my mama.
The home of Charles Shoemaker. I better see
Yeah.
a Charles Shoemaker in our fucking comments on this episode.
Yeah, if your name
Or
is
else
Shoemaker,
I'm
Come on.
coming for your shoes.
you can be a guest on the podcast.
Dude, wait. That means that their name would be Chuck Shoemaker.
That's
So
pretty
they could
sick.
be like
Converse.
at a fish market. They make shoes and then they throw them like a fish market.
Damn. I
That's
think it'd
cooler
work.
than the thumbnail.
I would be. It's not cooler than thumbnail. No, that mediocre at best pun, whatever you'd call it, not better than the thumbnail. The thumbnail's goated.
So
It's
what's that?
Just
goated.
like my noise gates.
But
True.
ja,
Speak the truth.
thumbnail.
Timothy
No.
1 and 2.
No.
Student
Yes,
of Paul.
yes, you have seen it.
Right. Right. How could I forget?
I will have it made next week so that y'all actually will have seen
Wait, that's so much cooler than the thumbnail. Holy shit.
it. I also got started working on a jingle. I made the most garage band shitty like
I have
Let me
to.
take a guess. That's how it goes.
For
Let me
context,
see if I can find it.
this is a song that was masterfully crafted by our very own SoundCloud rapper in GarageBand, clipping like their voice going, oh, and then just messing with the pitch, making some dog shit hybrid.
You can't hear it on ABS. I'm really hoping OBS is getting something while I'm speaking. It's not doing it when I'm not speaking.
I might mute all of that out and just
That's-
play
yeah.
it. Like send it to me, put it in the drive, and I'll actually edit that in.
That's so much effort.
For me. That's so much effort for me.
Right.
That's what I've been working on.
Our
lately.
jingle?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
Bro,
can
this one's doing numbers.
Can that please actually be your jingle?
It sounds like someone hitting a Nalgene with a rock.
I actually love that. I actually love
Oh,
every part
no.
of that. Please, please,
I
please.
fucked
sing.
it up. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh no, I
No,
did it.
no, because like it's one of these where you like, you know,
The
Yeah.
sacred
sequencer.
texts.
Yeah. So shit. So actually, what you have to do,
Just like in the Quran. I'm not gonna make that joke again.
yeah, that was not
That's a bad
staying in.
joke.
It's so integrative. It's going to be hard to cut it out. So we just have to quit while we're only a little bit behind.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll keep this open. GarageBand kills
To
your phone back.
clarify, we are accepting of all religions, all everything. We love everyone.
I do feel like it was
I
pretty
hope
clear
so.
that
We
we're
did
into it.
say
Just to,
we are
You're from
ignorant
Los Angeles.
haters.
I'm never prepared for Chadley.
Wes, I've stolen a piece of you.
Okay,
Give it
can I have
back.
my Horcrux back?
This is your nose.
No, I've picked up one of your
Oh,
mannerisms.
Which one of my ticks did you
No,
get?
it's when you laugh. Sometimes you go like, you go
What?
like that. Yeah, you do. Like you puff up your
Like-
mouth. You're like,
Put your fucking mouth away.
Damn.
It just became flatter than Flat Stanley and wider than the fucking Zimbabwe, the country of yore. Put it away,
That's
please.
but you do that every now and then. I think it's super funny, so I stole it. And I do
It's
that now.
yours. We both agree that it's yours.
No. Yeah, we're talking about how we grow as people.
And get worse.
No.
No, better.
You're
like my
willfully
thumbnail.
choosing to be.
Nah.
Wait.
Part of my improving as a person, my personal growth, is copying things from you because you are funnier than me.
Is that true?
I think so.
Cameron is
'cause you're like
the
the
shouter
don't.
outer of people who are funny.
So the
This just in. New joke just dropped.
extra. New joke just dropped.
Oh my god.
No, I think that I think you're funny.
I think you're funnier than me, which is interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Obviously you picked that up
I,
and you lean in.
I
We can all
thought about
agree.
asking Glenn to
66%,
ask,
man.
and I knew that he would take that alley oop and dunk on the both of us. You would be great in the NBA, bro. You got the fucking
Dog, when I hold my arms out, you can't see each hand. That's how long they...
That's true. My
shit.
field of vision. Oh man, that's not even funny though, because that's true.
Dog, you look through the tunnel.
Got the
You actually
built-in
need a paper
blinders.
towel.
Oh,
You need a paper towel fucking tube.
dude, I'm looking through a
Put
permanent
those
binoculars.
away! The Grinch! Those are the mountains! Put them in the thumbnail.
Why do they move
Oh,
like that?
what did they be like?
They're yours. What do you mean?
Why do they look like the power turns off to one and then the other goes up? Like there's no uniformity.
Just as you do to others, they sap each other's energy.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how riveting it would be for the audio listeners to just
Yeah.
sounds of eyebrows moving.
Put like hair shuffling sound effects.
This is for our beloved audio listeners. Welcome to Eyebrows on the Microphone ASMR.
Have I discussed how much I actually hate ASMR?
No, you
I know
have.
this is a hot.
Do you really?
No, this is a hot
Yep,
take.
66%. Shut up. Not talking
No,
about it.
okay.
Next.
Okay, I know this is a hot take for this group because you're both ASMR enjoyers, but I hate ASMR.
I think
Like just then when you leaned in, I was
what about it?
like, it makes me recoil.
Is it like the
It's the
up
the
close?
yeah,
closeness
or
of
is it like the
sound?
wet, like the
okay. First of all, back up because I will shoot you. I'm muting you in Discord. I will. I will do it so fast. Bring the eyebrows back out. I like those more. Yeah, mouth noises. I hate them. Hearing myself eat makes me. Ugh. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And then the closeness also combined with that. Oh my god, it ruins.
That's
me.
wild. What about just like noises, like it's like
That's fine, but I still. The best part is when you smacked your mic.
Yeah, I
Um,
did.
Yeah,
Which is
I
great
did
because
too.
OBS is going to pick up the pick up the smack, but not the keys.
Or like that again, we'll have to bring you back.
Hey, this
You
has
know-
been the
okay.
best 30 seconds
No,
of
look.
podcast.
I literally in my
Show me
head,
this guy's
mid-sentence,
balls,
I was
please.
like, "Shut up!" Mid-sentence, I was like, "What if I stutter on purpose?" And then I did it on accident, and I was like, "No, the prophecy."
Yeah. So you don't even like the sounds?
I
Like the tippy tappies or the scritchy scratchies? You don't like those?
No, it's the same kind of thing for me with like soft blankets. Like I know this is another hot take. I hate soft blankets. I have to have
Oh,
a
like
Nah, I'm
like
with you on that.
slight, not rough. Rough is the wrong word. Like textured. It has to be textured.
coarse.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same kind of thing for me. It's like my little pea brain. It gives me the ick.
Nah, see, okay. I'm gonna talk about ASMR before I talk about like covers because my covers tangent is we will not talk about ASMR with what I say. But have you ever
That's
listened
okay.
to like or like looked up unintentional ASMR?
No.
Yes.
Okay, try that because that is better for me than any ASMR video out there.
What is that?
So, okay, like you know, there's this video. It's like the gateway to all unintentional ASMR videos, and it's Pat LaFontaine gets a cranial nerve examination. And it's just a video of this dude at the doctor's office. Okay, so you know how you were in school and like the teacher would be like, okay, we're gonna watch a movie, and it's like some boring like history channel ripoff on a VHS or whatever, and you're like,
Uh-huh.
holy shit, this is so fucking it's making me go to sleep. And you could be interested in what they're talking about, like the quality of like your location and the video, you just want to go to sleep. It's like that kind of energy. That's like unintentional ASMR.
Mhm.
So there's no like up close mouth clicky clacky. Like there's
So
nothing like
what's an
that.
example of the sounds that are made?
Like
Well, it could be anything,
Right.
but it's usually people speaking with like a soft voice.
right. So like, you don't feel some type of way like the eye doctor when they're moving that big old thing, and they're like, which
I
is
don't really
better,
care
one or
about that.
two?
Doesn't really
Dude,
bother me.
I live for that.
Yeah.
Like the
no, I'm
clicky
into that.
clacky sound of that is nice. I like that.
Yeah. But that's like the type in
Um,
the video. It's not like up close and personal.
Yeah, I will
It's like
say
you're a fly
anything
on
with
the
a
wall.
voice, I will most likely not enjoy.
Okay.
Wow.
It
that is
Yeah,
that's
that is
wild.
weird.
it
I guess it's not. There's probably fewer ASMR enjoyers than not.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I would happily accept. I feel like I am in the minority on this. It, I don't know. It just same kind of thing. It's for lack of a better. No, I'm not gonna say it. But it just gives me the ick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sheets and
All right.
covers. Okay.
All right.
Silk, satin, the throw blankets that you get that are really like soft
Mhm.
do not feel good if you have clothes on. If you
Okay.
are butt booty naked up in some silk sheets, I'm telling you. Now, the duality, I prefer coarse, like I'm talking scratchy. That is more
Uh-huh.
comfortable to me, but I like it both ways.
Well, silk is a
Okay.
lot different than soft. Silk is smooth. Soft is
Okay, smooth,
Soft.
soft, like, because some people are like really keen on it.
To me, soft is that like that microfibrous feel,
Right.
where it's like if you have rough hands, like you get like
oh my
hung
god.
up on
That's
it.
that's a big
That-
reason why I hate it. Yeah. Like
Dude,
I
I
have
love
calluses
that.
on my hands and
No,
dude,
66%.
yeah, no, I have
You're a
calluses
freak.
on my
It's like
hands
a-
and feet all over, and it just every time I feel it catch even a little bit, like after I trim my toenails, it's kind of gross, but after I trim my toenails, like you know how like
Mhm.
this
They sharp
the
edges.
sharper edges and like the skin had kind of grown around them a little bit. When that
Mm.
grabs on my sheets and stuff, I'm ripping this off. Like I get my clippers
Yeah.
back out and just
Well,
remove.
toenails is different because it's so much more noticeable on your toenails, but like on your hands.
Well, it is, but that's just
They're
that's
related.
the more
They're
extreme
related.
version
It's
of
in the
what I'm
same
talking
vein.
about.
No, because
Yeah.
I agree with
But
you that
silk.
like my toenail, like when my toenail gets hung up in my sheets, that it's like
What you
it's like
laughing for?
aggravating. But like with my hands, because like I have calluses too. They're not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
But I will literally just like rub it on the surface, and I'll like it'll just catch. And then, I don't know. It's kind of like biting your fingers.
Oh,
No.
no, it's like scratching
No, it's
bricks. What are you
not.
talking
It
about?
feels good. It's fun.
So we have
I'm
So
doing it right
that
now on my
gives
mouse
you-
pad.
that gives you the ooey gooey. That gives us the ick.
Yeah. No, that
More
major
evidence
ick.
that I'm just built different.
I think this is more
Yeah.
evidence that we're all just on the spectrum to some degree.
I see. I'm all over. I like it coarse. I like it rough.
Booger.
No plush. No microfibrous stuff grabbing at me. I feel like, as far you were talking about silk sheets and soft sheets and stuff feel good when you're
Mhm.
naked. I feel like that's probably more true if you are not very hairy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I would enjoy that
Yeah.
less,
I like
being
being
that I'm very hairy.
lubed up.
That is a
by
good
my
point.
own
I did not
skin
think
and
of that.
Sliding through my shit, gliding, the tobogganing through my sheets.
What has happened? It started out as like a Joker impression, and then it went north.
Yeah,
You
toboggan.
never.
Yeah, to tobogganing. Straight up, I want a bobsled.
Can we
Bobsledding through the
bobsled?
sheets.
Can we be the bobsled crew?
Yeah, well,
I thought you
how
because you
would
can
you
do
do
it by
it
What
yourself.
bobsled could we ever all three feasibly fit in? We are not small people.
How big?
They make
Yeah.
big bobsleds.
What are you
What
talking about?
Not everyone in the bobsledding community is short and small.
My bad for making that
and
assumption.
wiry.
Yeah.
My fault, Pim.
Yeah.
My apologies to any short bobsledders out there.
No, I'm not sorry.
Tall
Sorry.
bobsledders.
Ah!
So we can totally bobsled.
Where?
My chair fell. What happened to me?
Oh,
No, I know what happened.
Glenn's desk comes with a shortcut where if he slams his desk, whatever application he's in will just close.
I don't know if that's funnier than when you slam your desk, all the keys on your keyboard pop out.
I think that's way funnier. Because then you hear the whole ruckus. I think what it actually is when I hit like my mouse buttons are like a little looser than on my previous mouse. And so like I think it clicks as it goes up.
Oh.
For every action, there will be an equal and opposite reaction.
So what do you have
Thank
your
you,
mouse
Isaac
constantly
Newton's third
hovering
law.
over the X to close the application?
Well,
it-
off like in Discord versus in the whatever.
Yeah, like I had OBS
bottom
open
tray.
on top, and so I would slam and it would click on Discord because it's not sitting on OBS.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, show your mouse again.
And then
Jesus.
Is that
It's a Razor Death
Oh, look
Adder.
at that.
but in
It's the same one I bought
Hey,
you.
wait.
dude, yeah,
But we all got different
Oh, yeah.
colors. That's
yeah,
fun.
mine changes.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't
Yours
bothered
changes?
changing mine
That's
much. I
exciting.
actually really like the white, to be honest.
Yeah, the white's
Actually, I
pretty
bet mine
clean.
changes too, and I
You
just
Yeah,
can,
haven't.
see, now it's orange. Naranja.
Naranja.
Oh, now it's yellow.
Anaranjado.
Anyway, Glenn and I had our mice at like the same angle, and it just made me think of that song "Ebony and Ivory."
You're gonna have to follow that up with an
You've
explanation.
never heard that song?
Maybe.
Wait. No, I have
Well,
not.
Wait.
this is a mute fucking point.
No, I
then.
haven't either.
It's a ticking time
Explain
bomb where
it.
somebody goes
I mean-
66, and then I get embarrassed in public again.
I will say you must have known dropping that in this chat. Chances of us
Chat?
knowing it
Live
are
streamer.
way
Well, it's
lower.
Pretty popular song. Let me see if I can
I
find
mean, I
you
may
some
have heard it. I just
statistics. I'm not gonna play the song over Discord because I'm not a
Yeah,
young
'cause
boy fan.
I'll have to mute every second of it.
Yeah,
why not? I like throwing chairs at windows.
it's by Paul McCartney. Wait, this can't be right.
That's the one I killed with a fan.
Whenever we get to the end of this, if we could have a moment of silence, because this is not usable in any way.
Catcher in the Rye because I was like,
Wait, can you say that again
I
in
read
3
Catcher in
seconds?
the Rye.
Count to 3.
Editor. I read Catcher in the Rye because I was like, this book, I didn't give a shit about anything else other than the fact that What's His Nuts was like, yes, I will go kill John Lennon. And then they did. Right? There is nothing in that.
I've never
I
read it.
have
So I don't
read the
know.
book, and that's all I can say about it.
That
is one of the books of all time.
I thoroughly enjoyed the book.
That was one of those books that I had to read for school,
Oh,
and I was
so-
reading something
yeah,
like I was reading Lord of the Rings again or something. So obviously, I was more interested in that.
The
and
only book
I
for
didn't
school
really-
that I had to read that I enjoyed was 1984
I never had to read that one. It was like an
Really?
optional one. And I did something else.
and
The one-
Fahrenheit 451.
I never read that one. I have wanted to read both of those. The one for me that I
Mhm.
liked that I had to read was the Hot Zone. I thought that was super interesting.
The Hot Zone was pretty cool.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, pathology is awesome.
Yeah.
I thought working at the CDC would be super interesting, and I stand by that. But
Yeah.
I don't really
It-
feel like
you
making that
could.
happen. I mean, I could, and I'm in a similar field. I just have to move to virology or pathology, which I don't really know enough about the field, and I have to start entry level again. Which
What do you do for a living?
me.
No, the other person who was talking about your occupation.
I work in a lab, and I test various proteins and enzymes.
Yeah.
And make different.
The company name
solutions.
is Umbrella.
Don't cancel us, Umbrella.
Yeah, and Glenn's last name is Wesker.
I hear I'm being added to Resident Evil soon.
Mm.
Dead by Daylight soon.
Your toenails are the Resident Evil.
They get caught on stuff.
Hex, big heels.
Hex, soft blanket.
Yeah. No, Glenn's job's really cool. He
Yeah,
tells
it
us
used to be cooler. My last job was cooler because I made like an actual drug that helped cure a type of cancer. But my current job, it's like not as interesting in that way, but it's very dynamic. I just make and test a lot of proteins and enzymes to sum it up really fast. Pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Any biology heads out there would be like, "Oh shit!"
He just used two
He
of the
does
biggest
that?
words in biology that mean
Wait.
nothing.
Pipette.
Oh my
Bun-
god, he's a biologist.
Centrifuge.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Do you guys? Are you the new people that
So
work
you
in my
think
job?
it's going to be one way, then we centrifuge, spin it around, and it's the other way.
It's really
so
cool.
Right. It's actually crazy how you just biology really is easy. The science for the people.
When you think
Yeah,
about
you
it,
two
I mean-
idiots can know one word each. It's easy enough. No, I'm sorry. 2 words, and we both share a word that we know, and it's biology.
Holy shit. Dude, at my last job, one of my coworkers compared that job. They said that our job was the McDonald's of the pharma industry. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up that you would say that and how not inaccurate it is.
That's
Dang.
really fucking funny.
Yeah, it was cool work, but man, if I'd stayed there more than a couple years, my body would have been more broken than it is. It was the least ergonomic job in history. They're like,
Yeah.
here, sit in this hood that's 3 feet off the ground, and our chairs don't go low enough, so you'll have to crouch over like this because you're above the
Oh
height
my
of
God.
4'5".
Does it have to be like that for a reason?
Not really. It's
Like
just
you wouldn't want to
so
be
here's the
my
play.
company was cheap and didn't want to buy hoods that would.
a table?
No, because
Well-
it's like a pharmaceutical company. They can give you back pain, and then they can sell you the drug that makes you feel better.
So the BSCs are just biological safety cabinets, essentially suck up air, and there's just an airflow in there that's dynamic that'll essentially keep stuff from passing through the plane of like that glass you're working under.
Fume hood with a
Mm.
filter.
Essentially,
So someone real smart came up with it.
he
What?
knows
Yeah.
biology.
Yeah, someone
What
put
the
a
fuck?
vacuum cleaner in a
That's-
chimney, and then they were like, "There's still too much shit in here," and then they put a filtrate on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Good for them.
man's got the
Real smart of
Brita
them.
oven hood.
you look like Kingpin. 24 hours. Say you have 24 hours.
Me?
No, Kingpin.
This is the part where he says you have 24 hours.
You have 24 hours.
Kingpin? Our best joke.
Yep.
Let's put that in the highlight
I'm-
reel.
Super
And
cut all our
highlight
claps.
reel?
We're not doing those. We won't have them.
Claps? A clap super cut? Holy shit.
I could maybe do that.
That's-
Because I have to watch through it anyway. I might as well set up a split point at every clap and I'll play them all at the same time anytime you speak.
You act like that's not
I have
something I would
so
be.
many topics to
Well,
talk
then
about.
talk about him, baby.
Yeah, no, I was,
Yeah.
setting
Yeah.
around. Well, so I'll blow through a couple of quick ones. Chicken update.
Yes. I've been waiting for this for a reason.
I contacted the lady who was selling
Thought it
the
was
chicken.
more.
I forgot about the
I asked-
chicken.
Yeah. I didn't ask any
Uh-huh.
questions except for.
May I have some chicken,
so I did
please?
ask some questions. I did
Hi,
say.
pets.
I was like, so can I have the chicken? And she was like, yeah. Do you want regular or spicy? And I was like, ooh, I gotta go spicy. And she was like, ha, I know what you mean. This is over email, so this is like days in between. So then she was like, just, just pay me by one of the many payment methods that she had available. I chose Venmo because I'm not an animal.
Huh.
Venmo'd her $22 for a pound of chicken, and it will be arriving in September.
Ooh, that's soon.
Soonish. It's about a month.
We're halfway
so
there.
A couple episodes down the line, and I'll
We might
be
have the
eating
thumbnail then.
chicken. Oh, it'll be a specialized thumbnail
Yep.
for that episode.
A plate
We'll
of
have
the
chicken
chicken
Now
tenders.
you're putting too much on you.
Well, that's art. I like doing that. Editing blows.
This is art.
I am gonna start outsourcing the editing as soon as possible.
That is a good idea. I'm so glad that you were doing that.
'Cause I can't be bothered to do it. To be honest, I'll do the first 5, and they'll be dog, and then after that,
You'll
The other
subject
ones.
someone else to
Ooh.
watching us. It'll be our first viewer.
yeah.
First
Damn.
of millions.
15 million.
No,
that's what
12
we're
and a
getting
half.
to. No, that's for the 66%, and it was 11 and a half. Wes, agree with me
Yeah,
on that real
Cameron's
quick?
right.
66%. Shut the fuck up.
What are we talking about?
Chicken update is now complete.
So
Did you
hold on.
click
Wait.
off a checkbox of topics?
Let me segue back into you saying that
Oh.
11 and a half was 66% of 15.
No, shut up.
I even stepped
Listen-
back and was like, no, I'm not stupid. Someone else is stupid.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know
Don't worry
math,
about
Ma.
it. I
You.
went to lunch with my dad.
The dad you haven't seen in 17 years?
Holy shit.
It's been a while since last Tuesday.
You went to lunch with your dad, and then my dad tried to add you as a friend on Snapchat.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He didn't try to add me as a friend on Snapchat, actually. Not that I would know if
You
he
want me
did.
to
No,
tell
I think
us?
he actually was just conscious decision.
No, because I deleted the app.
Oh.
I don't have
Don't
it.
bring it up because then he will realize that we all hit the ignore button.
Yeah, because he's an avid listener.
And
Ron.
an immigrant.
Turn it off.
From where?
I don't know. That's what you said.
Oh, that's true. I did say that about
Really
him.
hitting some steamers today, aren't we?
Any other big groups we want to touch on? No. I'm sure there was a joke about the immigrant thing.
You didn't tell
Don't know
us
what it was.
either.
We were all joking.
You
No,
just
it was
said-
out of the
Yeah,
blue.
no. I'll tell you, we were laughing about
I'm
it.
sure. You do that sometimes.
Yep. I have been known to ha
That's
ha
someone
hee
else's
hee.
joke.
Yes. Because it would be cringe if I laughed at my own
That's
jokes.
right.
So my dad and I went to
Where'd
lunch.
y'all go?
So we went to a place called Bonsai. It's kind of like every Japanese restaurant
Okay.
in the world type place.
Pretty unique.
Do bonsai trees smell like
No.
that?
They produce more oxygen.
Yeah. Which would
Yeah.
get rid of his nasty oxygen.
It gives more molecules for your stench to be carried on. That's how it works.
So we went to Bonsai.
Right. It's one of those little trees.
I'll do
that,
this
like, sit on your
one-
desk.
One line at a time. We'll get through the story, I swear.
So you're at Bonsai.
With your dad.
I'm at Bonsai. Fun fact about Bonsai, the building used to be a strip club.
That's fucking awesome.
Say more.
Very cool. You can kind of tell because there are private rooms around that have, now just have like curtains in
Right.
them.
Like a really nice booth.
curious.
Oh, like you'd see it.
Yeah, they did have nice booths. Like, yeah, well, you know, a lot of it probably was gutted.
Oh, right.
For sanitary reasons, I think. But no, so it used to be a strip club. Now it's every Japanese place in the world. Well, in America. And so I was listening. We had a moment of silence, as we like to do. Listening. And the music was like, I don't know, you know, something. You know, it sounded like something, right? I was going to imitate it, but that might lean racist, so I won't.
Why bring up the music?
But let's just say it's a little riff. All right, it's like do 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 do, you know, something like that, right? All right, 10 minutes go by. We're eating. We're having a good time. We're hanging out. Do 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 do. And I hear it again, and it's like, oh man, long song we just listened to. You know, where we continue about drinking my water from a water bottle because Jackson has a permanent boil water advisory, and I hear it again. Do 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 do. And we shut up for a moment. We're like, listen to this music, and we listened to it, and it was on like a 1 minute loop, and it was the same song for the entire time we were there of an hour and a half.
Damn,
yeah.
That's tough.
It's like I was thinking about talking to the employee and being like, "Yo, am I crazy, or is this the only thing that plays forever?" And I didn't do it because I'm a pussy.
How are you still sane?
I'll say she seemed a little distant.
Yeah.
Working at Papa Murphy's back in the day, listening to fucking 104.5 all day. That was like the same 10 songs, and I still wanted to fucking take a cheese grater to my nose.
That's why Richie and I used to
you mean
blast
Rochi.
Avril Lavigne in the back. Yeah, Rachi. We got in trouble with the worst manager in the world, who I will name Megan.
Viewer.
She's an avid bitch.
I will tee off with you on worst manager in the world, but
that's fair. She just sucked because she didn't like me. I was a rebel. I did all sorts of shit.
Avril Lavigne.
But yeah, but you know, stories for another day. This time around, Richie and I were saying "See you later, boy," as we were like beating the dough and chopping them veggies, and we had it cranked up real loud because we were morning shift. So it's like we were there since 9. Store didn't open till 11. So store opens up. Megan's in the front because of course she doesn't fuck with any real labor, and the customers start rolling in. And we're back there like cranking it out to Avril Lavigne.
Don't say cranking
and she like
beating the dough, cranking it out.
we're pulling pud to Avril Lavigne, and Megan like yells from the front. She's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Funniest thing Megan's ever done. It wasn't meant to be funny.
No, it was out of anger and hate. She held hate in her heart for me because of what was funny.
That's
was
why.
Funny.
Fuck you, Megan.
And good at
laugh
stuff.
And go to therapy. Heartless bitch. Okay.
Laugh.
Yeah, the laugh is really what got me.
Yeah, we don't want to go to therapy here.
When I worked at Domino's, I got in trouble, or I was told. So we had this fucking like big ass JBL speaker that I would come in and they would be playing the same shit, and I would just take it over because I got tired of hearing the same shit, obviously, right? But first off, Domino's was a wild job. I'm not going to say where this is because of the numerous health code violations and federal food laws that were broken in that job, like keeping a handle of Fireball in the cooler, somebody putting their private parts on somebody's ranch cup.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, it would be like
next.
8:00 on a Friday at Domino's, and we would have some incredibly obscene song, big bass, hi-hats, cymbals, and we would just be vibing in there. And people would just be at the counter, like paying and shit like it was normal. Like,
I mean, if I walk into like a establishment like that and I hear that in the back, I'm like, fuck yeah, they're having a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
but I guess we don't speak for the
oh yeah, no,
customer base.
I will
masses.
speak for the masses. 100% of people enjoy that.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Really, they don't. Unless, I don't know. Some people always have a bone to pick.
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you. Continue.
It's okay. That's about it. But we would be vibing to like whatever you could think of, loud as fuck. Like,
Dude,
I couldn't
honestly,
hear the phone.
It's a nice time. Dude, not hearing the phone is the best thing you could ever do.
Yeah, that's why we did it.
Oh, that's what you mean.
I fucking hate answering the phone.
Oh,
it's so much easier to just have a face-to-face conversation. Dude, the work phone at my job now is an iPhone and people can text it.
Yo,
is that not sick?
That's sick.
It's so great.
Has technology gone too far?
Yes. One time someone just sent us a message that was in all Arabic. One time we got one that was in like Korean.
Nice.
And I was like, this is fucking funny.
Plug it straight into Google Translate, baby.
Oh no, we don't
respond. Assumption on their part. Big assumption on their part that fucking Daddy Walmart will understand Arabic.
Dude. Anyways. You know how I said some people got a bone to pick?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys peg me as someone who is rude?
Oh.
Give me a scenario.
Sometimes.
Like, okay. Interacting with people I don't know in a public place.
I think you're generally very sociable and you get along with people very well. However, if someone crosses you in the slightest way, they will catch hands instantly.
Right. So, yesterday and Saturday, I somehow managed to gather 6, they're called LTPs, which stands for Letters to the President.
Long time
about
penis.
Me. 6 people, people had beef with me over the course of 2 days.
Were they similar threads?
No. So I don't know how. I'm pretty sure somebody was just out there and they would piss somebody off and then they would be like, oh yeah, my name is Wes. And then I would catch the shit for it. Because we do that all the time. When we answer the phone, we'll be like, I'll be out, for example, let's say Glenn and I are working together. I'd be like, hi, this is Glenn. How can I help you?
And then be a real sugar on the phone.
Damn. That's cold.
No, I got into it with this one person because she just wanted to have a fucking problem. Like, sorry, Glenn, I thought I saw something move in your background and it was just the blinds.
Dude, no, I think what it was is straight up my like camera. It did it again. Like my lighting. Did you see that?
Yeah, it changes depending on like the angle of your face and if your glasses are tilted up because there's different light reflecting.
Oh yeah, Glenn be like,
and so it's constantly adjusting for that.
Like in the animes.
Say the animes again. That makes it really cool.
Wait, I actually have glasses that do that.
No.
So she was causing problems.
Right. Because you know, like,
they don't do that.
and if you've ever worked any customer service job, you know there's always going to be people who you just cannot please. And she was one of them. She was complaining about having to wait. The parking lot was full. Everything was full. We're busy as fuck. It was no joke. My shift is 9 to 6. From the second I clocked in to the second I clocked out, it was breakneck busy. And this is like manual fucking labor. Like I'm moving heavy shit around all day. And she was complaining, like I can't hear her in the hot parking lot. She's got her car on. I have an AirPod in, but I always turn the volume down so I can talk to people. So I've got like, and it's always music that doesn't have lyrics. So it's like jazz music because A, it calms me down, and B, it's just nice. It's like background music.
Quick interjection on that. You brought this up as a reason why you can't hear this person.
No.
So your explanation about how it's so that you can
Listen.
hear them better.
Okay. So my point is, I make the effort to always talk to people, but I'm not sacrificing my own right to have an AirPod in. We all know it's the right AirPod too. You only use the left one when the right one dies. Anyway, so like literally think about it. Parking lot, cars coming and going because it's busy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting her stuff in her car. She gets out of her fucking car, comes to me, starts complaining about how she's been there forever. I'm like, okay, I'm really sorry. Everybody's been here forever. We're understaffed. Our management is terrible. I really can't do much for you, but you're getting your stuff now. And then she was like, I also asked you to give me my eggs and bread up front, but I guess you didn't hear me. Never heard her say that. She did not say that to me. Then her eggs were broken, which was not my fault, because whatever fucking... Let me show you how people pick groceries. They're like, So, like, let's see. This is the tote, this area. They're just like... throwing that shit in
Right
there.
now.
The ocelot's gone. I don't know where it went. But they're idiots. They consistently put shit on top of bread. And I mean shit like 12 packs of Coke.
Are these
No,
customers or these
employees.
employees?
So I
Okay.
got blamed for all of that.
I mean, it was you, so.
That's the face of somebody who puts 2 liters on bread.
66%?
No. Anyways, I was nothing but polite. I was
No.
incredibly adamant. She was like, my eggs are cracked. I was like, okay, let me go get you some new ones real quick. I'm so sorry this is going to take a little longer, but you can get you new eggs. Like, it's no problem. She said in the thing that I had an attitude about getting her new eggs, when my attitude towards her was nothing but cordial, perhaps a little exasperated due to the situation, but I was polite. I'm not. You guys are so fucking annoying.
Alright, bitch, I'll get you a goddamn egg.
No, I was like, please let me take care of that because it's fucking embarrassing.
Let me fucking take care of that.
I believe that this is true.
You
I believe
know
that
you
what
don't.
you have said is true. There's one little bit, a little seedling in there that I think grows into a full plant. And it's that you said I might have been a little exasperated. I'll say it. That is the word I would use to describe you in most situations I've seen you in.
But you know when like you're talking, so like let's say like you go to McDonald's or whatever and they're really fucking busy and the people working are still nice, but they just seem really tired.
You're right.
That. Okay.
No, I get
Sure. And that is nothing to complain about, because if you're a human being that is witnessing other human beings being stretched to their limits and you have a complaint with them, you're horrible.
I mean, just immediately that just says you have never worked a customer service job in your life. And by the way, I think this should be like mandated. You should have to do a customer service job at some point in your life.
I'm all over that.
Because my God, does it change you as a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also, in this letter, she said that I didn't want to get her new eggs. Lie. Off the bat. And she said I was going to break the ones I brought her.
What?
She said, I know for...
I'll get you eggs.
Quote, I know for a fact that that's what I said.
Well, that's foolishness, because obviously she doesn't know that.
You can't just say that and then be like, oh, well, obviously.
Oh my God. Back to me talking about the worst manager in the world. Okay, I've worked with this woman for as long as I've been in this position. And she pulled me aside today to tell me that I had an attitude problem.
Is this perhaps one instance?
It's not the first.
Because you said there were 6.
The first time I got spoken to about having an attitude problem, it was totally valid. Because I'd be out in a hot fucking parking lot and someone would come up to me in the middle of me putting shit into somebody else's car and they'd be like, do you have this? Like they just stuff it in my face. And I would literally be in the 108-degree heat and I would be like, get the fuck away from me and sit down. Because these people are drivers. So they aren't customers, so they can't complain. Well, actually, if they complain, it goes to HR. No, they're not. No. They're paid.
Wasn't this complaint the honk at me again, bitch?
Oh, no. That was a completely different instance. Look. So...
the truth come out.
So
100
Okay, I had that first talk, and I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm being disrespectful, and I should not treat these people like that. So I do my best because sometimes and you know what? After I started telling them to fuck off, you know what they do now? They wait patiently and they get their stuff and then they leave. And that also
The customers
no,
involved?
the drivers. So like you can order your
I don't think I
okay, so
understand
you can
this
order
rule.
your shit and pick it up yourself, or you can have it delivered. And the delivery isn't through
it's
like DoorDash, it's through something called Spark. So
okay.
the drivers, first off, I just want to let you know, they get paid to sit there in the parking lot. They're on the fucking clock. Second off, they get so they get paid for being in the parking lot. They get paid to wait on us. And then they get hella tip money. So them coming and stuffing their shit in my face when I'm talking to another person pushes me over the fucking edge.
Yeah, no, especially if they're another employee.
It's so aggravating because it's like you have no respect for someone else's time. You're like literally, it's like figuratively, you're jumping in line ahead of somebody because you're preventing me from. Either way, it's going to take longer because now I've got to talk to you. And oh my God, it's.
Can we do a quick role play?
Of what? Me being pissed off at somebody?
Yes, it is going to be that.
Okay, do you want.
This is my vision of the scenario. I'll be you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can be the driver.
Okay.
So you can be an asshole and really give it to me. Glenn, you are the customer who
Where the
like
fuck are my
in
eggs?
the car
like
next
you
to
and I were
us.
talking
This bitch just said
Oh.
you
No,
were gonna
look-
break my eggs.
because I was. No, you're just a regular customer, not that crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna go get my eggs like a normal human. Look at me going to get my
So
eggs.
I have to interact. Oh, hi. Hey, what can I help you with?
Excuse me, do you
I
have
haven't
this
won.
order?
Oh, hi. Hi.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I hate you drivers. All of you suck shit.
Hey,
Get out of my face. So
Where
anyway,
are the
how can I help
eggs?
you?
Yeah, but while you're getting the eggs, can you get this order?
I was
No.
just assaulted by an
Yeah,
employee
they need to assault
at your
this order.
establishment.
Yeah, that's it.
Assault
Wes
these
starts
nuts.
beating the shit out of just the driver, and the customer's like, "This hurts me too."
No, you don't understand. It's so aggravating.
Wes, to be clear, we are on your side with this. However,
Thank you.
100%. I'm just
we
poking
are
at
on
you.
your side. You just can have an attitude. That doesn't
yeah,
excuse any
no,
of their behavior
you're
ever.
absolutely
we
right.
are on your side. We just think it's funny that you also have an attitude.
See, I never thought that because I never thought I'd be able to treat another human being with such disrespect, but God, did this job bring it out of me.
Well, if it's deserved, it's deserved.
It's so deserved.
Like,
Yeah.
Because and if one of them came up and do that, then everybody's getting out. All the drivers just come out at you at once. And then you're like, okay, back the fuck up. Like, I literally told one woman, I was like, she just stuffed her phone in my face and I just ignored it. And then she was like shaking it at me. And I was like, could you get the fuck out of my face?
yeah, someone does that shit. I'm batting their phone away. What the fuck?
And then
You
she
kidding
went
me?
back to her car. But like, okay. So
Yeah.
let's get back to why I'm really upset today. It's because
this
I-
was the previous days.
I was like, and my boss knows how I am to customers because customers will get mad and come into the building. Like on Friday, this British lady came in mad and she spit on me.
What?
Yeah.
Did you kill her firstborn? What happened?
30 minutes. I've been using this service since the beginning, and I will never be using it again.
Since
Yeah.
the beginning.
Hey, Susan,
I
if this
was-
ever gets to you, fuck you and go to therapy.
Laugh.
So
So
anyway,
we've now sent 2 people to therapy today. Good work, us.
My therapists just start getting overrun. Like, who is doing
So-
this?
there-
Stocks.
the layers of this continue. Okay, so I get spoken to about my attitude because I got 6 people on my ass, which most of the time is just them unhappy because I'm the only person they interacted with because I brought them their shit. So the amount of my fault is so far from involved because
I would say it's like 75% Walmart, 25% you.
yeah, 100% Walmart. I literally am the messenger and they shot me. Fuck you. So I get talking to by this woman who was on administrative leave because she literally, okay. She would literally, we have the work phone, right? I told you, everyone knows the work phone is in canon now. She would be on Facebook, just scrolling. The work phone would ring. We're all fucking busy, but her. She's sitting down on a fucking cooler. And she would literally be like, hello? Here, can you answer this? And she answered her personal phone. And then she would, as soon as she hands the phone off, she would put her phone down and it would be Facebook. Like she just faked having a phone call.
That's fucking annoying.
My department head did that shit. She's also...
That's crazy.
I also had to get, what were they? They were like fucking the diapers you wear at night when you're incontinent. And they have different sizes. And she was like, did you get the right size? Or no, that's not what she said. She said, size matters. And then just looked at me. Right?
I mean...
And I was like...
right.
Wait, no, hold on.
Were you stocking them in the wrong
she was
spots?
worried I had got the wrong size. But it's literally like a UPC to the different sizes. Like it doesn't matter. You cannot pick the wrong one, unless you're so stupid you can't mind game an idiot. But so that thing, I also one time my coworker was going out in the rain and he didn't have a raincoat, and I said, Blaine, are you really going out there raw like that? And she just goes, I like it raw. She's also been caught sending nudes on the clock.
I respect the hustle, but damn.
One time she left.
Don't get caught.
She left everybody working to just work, and she was like there was one person in the back taking stuff out, and the team lead who was there, who had been putting out fires all day, went like to the office to ask for help, and she was in there dancing and eating chips. So she just came back from administrative hinged person. And she told me, I was like, you really don't believe me? Like I was like, with the drivers, it was understandable because you've spoken with me about that before. But I don't disrespect like regular customers, because like that's obviously, why would I do that? Like, well, there was that one regular customer I did disrespect, but
come on, dude, I would be on your side so bad.
The one that was the raggedy time. That was the raggedy bitch.
Everyone gets a one time
for the one time, baby.
Never after that, though. Never after that. That was on thin fucking ice. No, there's no acceptance. It was actually just a one time, and that bitch deserved it, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. So there might be a second time. No, I understand. I've been working these shitty jobs for so long, and like you guys said, it should be mandatory. I think that like big companies need to require it. Like you can't get a real job, quote unquote, if you haven't worked in the shit first.
Yeah,
sure.
Because holy shit, dude, the war stories.
That's tough.
But yeah, anyway, I'm so sick of that woman.
You should break her eggs.
No, I really hope she wasn't coming back from administrative leave. One time at work, I did juggle eggs in the walk-in.
As you do.
They totally didn't land on the floor and walls.
They did.
Yeah. See, I'm imagining the first one lands on the floor, you kind of fumble the second one, and then you catch the third one, you pissed, so
then you try again.
No, I juggled them, I dropped one, and then I just acted like I tripped with the carton open. There's a video of this somewhere.
You're so smart.
Did you just spill 10 eggs?
The 11 videos we've gotten over the years of you throwing cabbages at dumpsters.
Of me destroying property I haven't paid for.
Yeah. Cantaloupe in the parking lot. Avocados.
Yeah, a typical video of you is like you going and then throwing shit, it slams up against something, you go, oh fuck, and then like you're like doing the camera, you're whipping around, and then it dance.
Yeah. It's about time for those Snapchat memories to start showing up, and boy am I excited.
Yeah.
Look, you have to have fun. And also, I'm on company time destroying company property. There's no better feeling. Working for the man and sticking it to him at the same time.
I briefly wanted to experience that thought process.
What?
When I was working at Haslam, the Haslam College of Business at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville.
Where Cameron
really?
has a doctorate in getting pussy.
I used to, because I worked with the graduate and executive education department. So everything that revolved around grad students, I was a part of that. So, we did like their catering and stuff because a lot of people, they fly in for a weekend for a class. But one of the things we had to do was reset classrooms. So like wipe everything down, take up any trash, put the chairs up against the thing, whatever. And it was like a whole checklist of things we had to do. Well, one day I was in one of the classrooms, breaking it down, resetting and all that. And there was like, they had done some exercise. So they had a bunch of those like half water bottle things that are like real squat. And they were like all like half full of water, which is like awesome for throwing because they have a lot of weight to them, but not a lot of size. And
they
don't, they can't break anything. And so I was in this classroom and I was kind of bored. I didn't really want to go back upstairs because I had some admin stuff to do. And so I had like a stockpile of water bottles and I was just practicing throwing them across the room into a garbage can. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the West thing and I'll take a video. And so I pulled out my phone and I started doing a Snapchat video and I get up one of those water bottles and I go, and when I did it that time, there was like a ledge, like the roof had like two tiers and it hit the roof ledge and it made such a loud noise. It was such a huge crash that had not happened yet. Immediately it's like, oh shit, turn it off, start throwing everything away, get out as fast as possible. I could never live that life again.
Mence,
it was so stressful.
Makes it to capitalism one time, and he's like, "Dude, had enough."
Tails.
Yeah, and then apologized to capitalism.
I have two of those from the movie theater. One time I was the only usher, and it was like the middle of the day, and I was really bored. So it's like 1 p.m. and I was going in to clean this theater, and like the credits were done, like it was quiet, and the house lights were up and everything. I fling the door open, like full force, it slams, and I barge in, and I just go, like, because like movie theaters have like the corridor, so you can't watch the movie from the. So I was going through that, and I was just like, "We in this bitch," really loud, and there was a family still sitting in the. There was that one, and there was one time, after I got promoted to management, we were walking into a theater and I sent somebody to turn the lights on. They weren't like, this guy's coming to look for his keys, as someone like walked up the ramp, and I just said, "Damn, it smells like donkey farts in here." And right as this guy was like, "Can you help me find my key?"
You hit him at his lowest. He was thrashing around on the ground and you kicked him.
Dude, the ask for help after you say that is such a power play. It forces you to now sit in this stench that you've put into the theater. I have to
wallow in the donkey fart.
Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah. But there's kind of there's that split second where you're like, holy shit. And then you're just like, I don't really care that much. And then like how funny it is sets in.
Yeah. I've noticed that the director of manufacturing at my facility knows my name. And I like to think that's because I do such a bang up job and because he likes to know the name of his employees, but it realistically might be because I say a lot of curse shit as he walks through. Like I'm pretty sure he's heard me say the word cummies before as he walks through our cubicle area. And various things like that. I don't have much of a filter at work. And I mean, that's not really something to be proud of, but I'm not a
No, it is.
professional person in any way, shape, or form. And like, it's not the most professional. It's not like a corporate job or anything. It's by no means anything near that. But I mean, there's some degree of professionalism expected, somewhat, kind of.
Right.
Don't have that. Never will. And yeah,
Dude,
You're gonna get one of the a knock 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 on your door or cubicle or whatever where you work.
they're gonna come in with your favorite pipette.
dude. Okay, not Jared.
They'll be like, you'll
Dude,
never get to use this again.
Actually, that would be heartbreaking because I have a thermocycler. His name is Johnny Cash. No, dude, I'm not even kidding. His name is Johnny Cash.
He has a favorite.
No, it's
It's a
not
turbo cycler.
Nerd. Fringe.
It's a
It's a
turbo
thermocycler.
cycler, dude.
It's called a thermocycler. And what it does is you put tubes in it and it keeps it at a certain temperature and does various things we need for different reactions.
Right.
And all of our equipment
Sure.
have different names that people gave it in the past. And mine is named Johnny Cash, one of many that I could choose from, but I've elected I like this guy and I've just always used him. And we're doing some rearranging because we got some new people on our team. Some people are moving around and shit. I was like, if you take Johnny Cash from me, I will throw a fit. And I was like, all right, it's because they've been like, okay, well, we need to move one of these two, and like Johnny Cash would have been by far the easiest to move, and I was like, you're not moving that one.
Yeah,
you know me, you know that's not like I don't die on many hills, but
when it's time to die,
I died on that hill in a meeting with a lot of people. And all right, he keeps Johnny Cash. Yeah,
that's awesome. Good for
fuck
you.
yeah, I love Johnny
yourself.
Cash. He's
That's
my
big
favorite.
Ellen moments.
I hate that I was outed as having a favorite anything. But
Oh, this is the guy that says cummies, right? Yeah, take his fucking turbo cycler.
but no, me and the guy, we get along pretty well. It was actually a really sweet moment that I realized he knew my name. I was like walking past, I was like, hey, person. And he's like, hey, I want to say Glenn. I was like, yeah, that's right. He was like, nice. I was like, look at me.
Like you've got a name tag on your cubicle has your
Actually,
name on it. Your desktop wallpaper
name
is
tag,
Glenn.
it says glue last name.
So like he passes by everybody else's cubicle and he always passes in like, hey Rebecca,
oh my
doing
God,
good and all that.
I
Shows
forgot
up to
the
yours.
same guy. He came into the cubicle area a few days after that. It was like probably last week. And he looks and he was like, that says glue. And I was like, yeah, it's just like kind of like they came up with it. I think it's funny. And he was like, glue. Okay, I'm gonna start calling you that. I was like, so me and this fucking guy.
Road dogs. That's
dude.
awesome. You have a great relationship with
Dude,
that
I
guy.
have a great relationship with a lot of people I interact with at work. Dude, me and my boss, we're tight. I've met. There was one conversation we had where she was talking to just a lot of people on the team in the cubicle area, just having a chat, and she was like, "Yeah, and I used to be a bitch," and I was like, "Used to." She started laughing to my manager, and she like we had a ball. It was a good banter such whatever. And like 20 minutes later, I like step into her office like, I apologize if you were rightfully upset by me calling you a bitch. It's like, no, I am a bitch, or I was a bitch. And it kind of spun it into like, she like spun it in a way where it was like, I wasn't disagreeing with her. And she was like, she ended up saying, well, thank you for the apology. I think. And I was like, no problem. Gotcha. Anytime.
See, you've set yourself up for now the king of all bits, which is like, y'all are in an important meeting. And she's like, Glenn, we've been looking at some of this work recently and we need you to make these changes and this and that. And you go, all right. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll get right on that, you bitch.
Dude,
drop it.
somehow I knew exactly where that was going, and I still wasn't prepared for the venom of you saying bitch. But
That's
this
mustard.
same manager, dude, I love this woman. She's fucking awesome. I think I've talked about this story before, but I'll say it for the listeners at home. So this fucking other manager in manufacturing, he'll put your face away. This other manager, this dude, first of all, has bent us over on multiple occasions, just thrown us under the bus. Like we have shut up, put it away. we had like the supply room where we kept all of our supplies, as you do. Excuse me. And so this guy was like, "Yeah, we don't need that room. It's actually ours. We don't need that one." So things like that. And I was like, "This fucking guy," and so I vaguely implied that I wanted to throw hands, and my manager was like, No. He got a couple knee replacements. If you need to, go for the knees." It was in a meeting with my whole team. I was like, "Yeah!"
She got
Dude,
your
dude,
Yeah.
this woman. Oh my god. Back up! Put it away! I'm tired of looking at your grizzly ass mustache. Put it up.
Yo, fun fact about my mustache.
I don't want to know it. I don't
Wow.
want to know it.
How
It's
is there a
not
fun fact about your
linear.
mustache?
Like it's like an M.
No, I can see it. Put it back. I can smell your septum piercing.
You said that
Back
last
up.
time.
I know I said it last time, and it remains true. I can still smell it.
Damn, it is true. Stop. It gets stinky. Probably from the fumes in the morning.
Full circle. Speaking of which, hey, hit up a conclusory phrase.
That's all, folks.
I love baseball.
You are not a mountain.
You're right. I'm
Therefore, you
valley.
are legally obligated to
what?
like baseball.
I have clickbait for
Do
next
you?
time.
Oh,
Chicken update part
Yeah.
3.
It's two things because it's twofold. It could be three things.
I can't count that
we
high.
didn't talk about last week's clickbait. I used Truebill. That's the answer to that one. Thanks for saying.
What was the click?
Uh,
I don't
I said I started using a new app to
Oh.
manage my financials. It's Truebill. Okay, no, but these are stories. One, my crippling addiction.
Oh, yeah.
My addiction
to
affliction.
gambling.
That's a big one. No, shut up. The other thing, which you don't know, how I almost ran over my dad
Sounds like you almost ran over your dad.
Yeah.
with my
Oh,
car.
really?
I wish I could say
Beep,
that was a hard read.
Oh!
But
I
that's
was
very
playing your
on
dad.
brand for our boy, hitter of vehicles on other things.
Yeah. The resident Helen
That's
Keller
right.
cosplayer.
That's true.
So tune in next week to see if he survived in order to
Well, last we
go to
know,
Bonsai again.
the last canon update was when you went to lunch with him for the first time in 17
Last
years.
week.
Last
Week on Tuesday.
Has he died since then? Find out next time on episode 3.
Probably 3.
In case you decide to edit out episode 1, and this is
In
episode
case
1.
because
Find out.
I did think, hey, real quick, let's have a voice line.
Why?
Hey, let's change clothes for no reason. That'd be a funny bit in the middle of this singular episode. Now, well, agree.
Yeah. What a great.
Agree.
Let's
He
change
chortled.
clothes.
Let's
let's-
all go change clothes.
66% of us plus agree on this, so it must be good. So we farmed that. Hey, mountains don't like baseball,
They
You
don't.
heard it here
and
second.
neither do we. It's a boring fucking sport.
Well, let's not be hasty.
Actually,
You
don't like
actually just
baseball
suck
a
at
lot.
baseball and you're upset that you're bad at it.
I was
Your
a right
mom said you're bad at
outfielder.
baseball. And when your mom says you're bad at baseball, that means
Well,
you suck.
We
I couldn't see
also
it.
know-
It was dark, and the baseball
Your
was silhouetted by the large
mom
lights
said
outside, and I
you
did
suck
this,
at
and it
baseball.
landed next to
When
me,
your
and I
own
laughed off the team.
mother says you're bad at something, that means you're a dog at that.
I'm dog.
Dog at baseball, dog.
Well, let's be honest. It's not the worst thing Mother said.
About him? Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Tune in next time to find
Yeah.
out the worst thing
Yeah.
my mother has
There's your little
said.
appetizer. Your little.
That's actually a
Cavalry
pretty good
with your-
appetizer.
We'll answer some
Outing
of these
Cameron's
questions.
mother. What is
She's
she?
racist.
What is she?
Cameron's mom isn't racist.
We think.
We narrowed one less.
But his dad.
There are only
there's
so
many
many
other-
minorities.
Speaking of Islam,
I actually think they have us on that one.
all right, no, for the hey, see you next time.
Peace.
You gonna do the bad guys like?
No. And that's where we end the episode.